Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Hot Seat. My name is Abigail and today we're going to talk about mystery man KISHANE Thompson. So KISHANE, unlike other sprinters, has already started his season and he competed in a 60-meter race in a meet in Jamaica, clocking 6.48 seconds. Mind you, that was his first race in the 60 meters. He has never competed in any 60 meter before, and you know, it's safe to say that's his personal best time, 6.48 seconds. And also Trayvon Bromell, who has been down with injuries, bad with injuries, and in 2024 he didn't even race a lot. He competed very sparingly. I think in one or two races he's also back. He clocked 6.62 seconds in a 60 meter race in a meet in the US. And trust me, will the 100 meters not be spicy? It will be spicy. It will be very spicy with the two coming back because we see that last season, KISHANE, after winning the silver at the Olympic Games, he suffered a lot of injury setbacks, had to withdraw from many meets, many Diamond League meetings he had been confirmed for initially due to the injury. So he just ended his season after the Paris Olympic Games. And him coming back and, you know, first race of the season, clocking a first time, and it's his first 60-meter race, clocking such a time is really something to marvel at. It means this season he's gonna be on a roll. He's gonna be rolling, and it's highly unlikely that he will compete at the World Indoor Championships, right? Because you know, you never know what his coaches are planning at MVP, at the MVP Track Club. They're always doing their own things, you know, spicing things up. But he might not compete at the World Indoor Championships, but he will definitely, KISHANE will be going for the world title at the World Championships in Tokyo, Japan. And having started the season like this, it's just warning shots fired at Christian Coleman, Noah Lyles, Letsile Tebogo, that KISHANE is back and better. And him looking very composed even after the race, not being having to be carried away, CG and stuff like that, shows that he's literally coming back with a bang. And even last season, KISHANE did not start his season like with a 60-meter race. He didn't start with the short races. He just started his season, then went to the trials. He competed very sparingly. And some legends like Donovan Bailey, Justin Gatlin believe that when he competes more often with like other great sprinters, he'll become more immune to like getting the injuries. He won't be getting the injuries more often. So I think his coach has started putting in the work, you know, putting him out there to compete and race in a series of races. Him starting with the 60-meter is something good, something to show that at the World Championships he'll be going for the title, Noah Lyles. So beware, your title is about to go. And for Trayvon, having started with the Indo, he has made his intentions clear that he will be going he will be bidding to, you know, make the cut to the World Indo Championships later this year, like in the middle of this year, in February, in March. He'll be going for, you know, the World Indo Championships. And he also wants to get something for himself. Last season, he missed a lot, missing the Paris Olympic Games. Which sprinter wants to miss something like that? I believe there is nobody who would want to, you know, miss out on something like the Paris Olympic Games. So missing out on that, he definitely wants to come back and make a statement. And he's already started his season winning the 60-meter in the US, clocking also a first time, being someone who has been out and just training and not running. You know, it's like you don't know where your body is despite you training and putting in the work. So coming out to gauge himself and winning a race is something good, is light at the end of the tunnel. And for the World Indoor Championships, this is one thing. Christian Coleman is the defending champion. Coleman has yet to start his season. Coleman, last season he struggled quite a bit and he failed to make the individual team to the Paris Olympic Games and only competed in a relay, which was Team USA were disqualified later. So he just had a bad season. He started off quite well, winning the World Indoor title, and everybody thought Coleman is the man to watch at the Olympic Games. But some disappointments came along the way and he could not be able to live up to the billing. He ended his season at the Diamond League meeting final in Brussels, finishing second behind Akim Blake. A very strong Jamaican youngster who is really coming up nicely. So for Coleman, he'll be looking to defend his 60-meter title. Definitely he's an Indo man. Who doesn't know that? Coleman is the Indo man. So he'll be looking to defend his title, but Trayvon Bromell is there. Also, Noah Lyles has yet to win world indoor title over the 60 meters, and this will be his chance. 2025 is his chance to redeem himself. Last season he finished second behind Coleman, and this season his first race is at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix. He will be racing against Marcel Jacobs, looking to gauge himself, because even people don't know how his form looks like at the moment, because the last time he raced was at the Paris Olympic Games. So nobody knows how Noah Lyles looks like at the moment, though he has been training, working really hard to, come out and prove people wrong one more time. So you all should be ready to watch the World Indoor Championships with Trayvon Bromell, Noah Lyles, Christian Coleman, Team USA all the way, looking to make the cut, looking to improve. I think Akim Blake will also be back, looking to, improve on his bronze medal that he won last year. For KISHANE, we don't know if he'll race the Indo, but if he does, then it will be spicy. Things will be spiced up and things will be looking good. And you can just say, do you think KISHANE will compete at the World Indoor Championships? And if he does, if he's allowed to compete at the World Indoor Championships, what do you think? How will he perform? Will he win the race? Will he beat the likes of Coleman and Noah Lyles, who are seasoned indoor competitors? Like for instance, Christian Coleman. Christian Coleman is the 60-meter world record holder. So definitely he will not be out to play. And the 60-meter is basically technically it's his. So if KISHANE decides to run the World Indoor Championships, how do you think he will perform? Will he post, impeccable results like at the Olympic Games? Now he's experienced, he's quite experienced. After competing at the Olympics, he said inexperience cost him a gold medal, but now he's coming back bigger and better. So if he decides to compete, they are going up against the likes of Trayvon Bromell, Noah Lyles, Coleman, his compatriot Akim Blake. How do you think he will perform? Will he be able to come out on the top and make Jamaican fans proud? Will he be able to silence Noah Lyles? Also, just going predictions for the World Championships. Definitely Noah Lyles is the defending champion. He will want to defend his title. But KISHANE is just behind him. KISHANE is just looking over there, ready to, pounce on him. And with the experience he has learned and the painful loss, you can imagine clocking. They both clocked 9.79 seconds at the Olympics, but Noah Lyles was announced as the winner. So you can imagine the pain he felt coming back for revenge and starting his season with the 60 meters. That means something. He's sending a message to all his competitors. So you can tell us what you think. Do you think he will compete at the World Indoor Championships? Do you think it is nice for him to start his season a bit earlier, since he's prone to a lot of many injuries? Do you think this is the right decision the coaches have made? And for Noah Lyles, do you think Noah Lyles will be able to, shake off the competition from Trayvon Bromell, KISHANE, Coleman, who is coming back after a very tough 2024 season? So you can share your comments. You can share your thoughts down below in the comment section. Tell us what you think about the World Indoor Championships, the 60 meters and the 100 meters generally. Just tell us your thoughts. And this has been it for this episode. See you next time. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.